Hey, so this is UWBW, and I haven't been posting a lot of music lately. There's reasons for that, and most of it's because I'm lazy, but I had to boot up all my old recording stuff here to make a video about this game, Streets of Rogue, which is possibly like the coolest game I've seen in quite some time. Now, let me get this out of the way. It is an alpha. It is a very underfinished game. I got it because it was $7.50 on the Steam store. It was half price, and it had been recommended to me by Super Bunny Hop. That's a fantastic channel. I'm sure you already watch it. Now, this game is, as you may be able to figure out from the title here, it is a roguelike. It bills itself as a lot of different things. I like to think of it as a roguelike top-down Fallout. So if you like Fallout or Deus Ex and you like all those games where you have an objective and you've got like 40 different ways to solve it, then this might be a game for you. So let's hop right in. I'll show you what's going on here. Let's hop in the home base. So the game does something I like. Something kind of in the style of Rogue Legacy, if you've ever played that, where you kind of have a little hub before you actually tackle the main quest. And there's a couple things to do here. Nothing all that interesting. You can talk to people, but we'll get to that mayor thing in a bit. There's just some characters hanging out. These are actually all the characters that you've unlocked. Like, I've unlocked a gorilla I can play as. I've unlocked a wrestler, and I can play as those classes. So now they just hang out here. There is co-op. That is an insane amount of fun, but again, we'll get to that. So the game lets you do some really cool stuff. Every time you do a run, you get these little chicken nuggets up here. They're apparently a precious commodity in this underground world, and you can spend them on random things for your next run. Like, you know, what the heck, I'll start out with a sword. It couldn't be the worst thing in the world. Mutators over here. These are pretty cool. You can select things that you want to happen for the run, like natural disasters every level. Everybody hates you. Faster gameplay. You can read all these on the screen. There's some cool stuff here. Some of them are unfortunately still locked to me because I've only put in around 5 or 6 hours in this game at this point. But, you know, there's stuff to do. I definitely want to get Rocket Chaos. Everybody getting a rocket launcher. That'd be nuts. Alright. There's a couple other things to do here, but I'm sure you're kind of wondering what the heck this game is all about. So, let's hop on in. We got to pick ourselves a character, and we are going to go up to the top floor of a city, which is built like a building, and kill the mayor. That is the goal of the game. So, to start out, let's be somebody simple. Let's just be the slum dweller. It's a pretty easy class, nothing too special. You don't start out with anything particularly good. Your stats are pretty meh. I mean, I grabbed the sword, as you saw before at the home base. But the thing about the slum dweller, as you can tell from his stat list here, is he levels up a lot faster than other characters. And he has the option to choose more diverse powers every level. This will be clear really soon. So, as you can see, we've got a little map up here. This is our dude. That's me. And let's open up the big map here and see what's going on. This is the map of the whole floor, and we've got 2 objectives on this floor. We've got to retrieve the MacGuffin Muffin, and we've got to get this signed baseball. So let's go figure out what we need to do that. Now, the way this game works is sort of level-based. There's a big floor with all sorts of stuff going on, as you can see. Let's grab something from the trash can. And you can wander around freely and explore and do pretty much whatever you want, kind of like a Deus Ex hub world. But you also have 2 objectives that you have to complete before you move on. So, alright, so we've got 2 here that are pretty good indicators of what the game is kind of like. We've got some sort of big complex over here with a bunch of dudes in it, lots of locked doors, and some lasers. Looks like we're going to have to fight our way through it. So let's try this one first. This should be fun. So this door here, it says do not enter. I mean, as you can tell, that marks pretty much that if you step through this door, somebody's going to want you dead if they see you. And one of the cool things about this game is, even though it's a top-down game like this and it looks fairly basic, there's actually stealth mechanics in it. And you can get extra experience points every run here if nobody sees you and you don't alert anyone. So, let's see if we can do that. Alright, cool. I completed a mission, and as a reward, I got an Identify wand. Alerted no one. There we go. Plus 150 experience. Killed no one. Plus 150. So, now that we have completed this mission without killing anybody, let's kill everybody. How about you? Alright, that's what I'm talking. Oop, he heard what I was doing there. He's a little hesitant to cross the fire spewer. I can tell that's the AI still under construction here, as you can tell. He's a little bit puzzled as to how to get around that. So, let's leave him alone. I don't feel like messing with him. He'll be fine. There we go. That's one mission out of the way. What are these little guys here? If I had 60 bucks, I could grab a random item from there. Sometimes useful, sometimes not. If I had some money here, I could clone any of these items in my inventory or make a clone of myself and have myself follow me around. Which is more useful. Yeah, I won't say it's the most useful thing in the world, but it does have some uses. Now, let's play around here. This guy over here, this goon, he's clearly guarding this safe. How do we get in the safe? Well, let's tap on the window. Okay, you saw that pulled him away for a second there. Let's tap on this window. Alright, so he can hear us pretty much anywhere. Let's do something more drastic. He's going to find that window and he's going to come running out the building to see who did it. Oh, or he's not. There he is. Alright. Juked, my man. You've been juked. And I just realized I do not have any way to open this. Okay. Whoa! Oh, he found me. Oh, he found me. Okay. Let's take care of this guy real quick. So, as you can tell, melee weapons are pretty effective in a lot of cases here. There's characters that are purely built around... Oop, let's check this out before I continue here. I did pick up a safe combination from this guy. So, with that being said, now we can just walk right in here and take a baseball. Boom! We can move on to the next floor. And I got some chicken nuggets to spend back at base. Cool. Leveled up as well. So... Oh, what was I saying? Well, let's just wander around a bit and see what other goodies we can find before we move on. I should mention that every single thing you find on the map, you can teleport to. Let's check out this safe down here. Of course, you can't teleport if people are after you or in certain floors when things are happening, but in most cases, you can teleport as long as you're outdoors. Got a goon here, an office drone here. I'm willing to bet that the office drone has the combo for that safe and probably a key for the door. So, he's probably not the bigger problem here. I can't break any of these walls because as you can see, they're metal walls. These walls over here are breakable. These wooden walls are very breakable. But I am unable to do either of those right now. So, I say... just walk inside. You got anything good to say to me? Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, it does. Now, it's worth mentioning here that most characters will not attack you unless provoked. Provoked being as in you've attacked them, or there's some sort of riot going on, or, of course, you're in their house and they want you out. So let's get the first swing in. Oh, boy. Okay. Now, thank goodness there is a quick heal button. You can always press F at any time to heal yourself up. It uses up a random item from your inventory, and you heal yourself right up. So we got the key to this door and the key from the safe from that guy, as I thought I would. Ooh, that's a lot of money. Okay. And I got a little XP for exploring, so that's great. Now, as you may have noticed, there is a mechanic here where if somebody is really low health, they will run away on sight. Now, what's really cool is, they're probably going to return to the same place they left from. So, if I hide right here, he doesn't know I'm in here. And I sucker punch him, grab his money, and we're on our way. Hey, slot machine. Oh! I've never actually won before. Hey, cool. Yeah, those things are pretty tough to win, actually. They don't really serve much purpose other than that. Alright, now, let's see. Office drone, fine, whatever. Doctor. Doctors are a mechanic worth explaining. Wake up. You pay him $60, you can heal yourself back up to full health. Any doctor can do this, as long as they don't hate you and are not trying to kill you. Oh, and once you've completed all your missions, you can press Control and warp straight to the end. Very cool. Now, of course, all these floors are different every single time. That's because it is a roguelike. They're procedurally generated, but now we can see another part of a roguelike here, the level up system. This is fun. So, anytime you level up, like I'm level 2 over here, as you can see, I can now pick a new trait. So we didn't see any floor hazards on this floor, but floor hazards are a real problem. Things can crush you, fly out of walls, burn you alive, stuff like that. All sorts of crazy things can happen if you step on nasty little floor tiles. Infectious spirit. Followers gain extra health. I'm going to try and pick up a follower on the next level so you can see what that's all about here. But let's go with graceful, because this isn't all that useful. I've never really encountered a scenario in which somebody saw a dead body, recognized it, and knew it was me that had killed the body, or the person rather. But this guy isn't really the playstyle I'm shooting for, so let's go with graceful. Graceful is really good if you like being stealthy, because oftentimes if you're wandering around a base trying to stay out of people's sight, you're probably going to accidentally step on a floor tile. Alright, so another mechanic worth explaining here. These hackers, or really anybody that has a yellow name, will not like it if you come into their room. This is their territory, so I can knock. Hi. If I step in here, he's not happy. In fact, I don't want to mess with him, because I don't have any weapons to take him out. But, oh, beat this door down. Any wooden door can be broken down with your fists alone, just like just about every object in the game can be beaten up. And refrigerators have food in them. So, empty apartments, you want to check them out, because they often have good stuff. He has a weapon. I do not. I'm going to get out of here. Now, let's talk to this other slum dweller over here. Hello, fellow slum dweller. Oh, rat as underwear. Very good. Yes, I have not. But I would like you to follow me. As long as you keep that rat in your pants, we'll be friends. So, the really good news about having a follower means that if a big fight ensues, and it will eventually, you have something to take the edge off. They can attack this guy and not you. Cops. Cops, they wander around the level. All cops are of the same alignment, but if you pay them off, they can ignore your crimes. Now, I don't have a whole lot of money here, and I might need that in the future. Like, well, I guess this guy doesn't want my money. But I have a feeling that if I go in here, there's going to be a fight. I think I'd better come back to this guy later. What are my other missions here? As you can tell, I just found this mission by just randomly walking around and exploring. I didn't even look at the map first. So there's a lot of fun you can have just wandering around and doing stuff. Just whatever comes to mind. If you want to kill everybody on the floor, be my guest. I mean, you'll get a lot of XP. You're also a terrible person, but the game doesn't care about that. So let's get the scientist. We just want to neutralize that one side. Ooh, a hacking tool. So something you might have noticed is when I open up my inventory here to take a look at all my items, it does not pause the game. Things still happen. Now, this hacking tool over here, let's try it out. You can actually hack things through walls. Now, when you use a hacking tool, characters can't tell that they're being hacked. Oh, hello, he saw me hacking. And we have a problem immediately. Good. Slum Dweller, go. That didn't work out particularly well. Shoot, he's really gonna follow me. I don't really have any good way I can ditch him, unfortunately. Oh, yes! See, I baited the cop there into attacking the goon instead of me, and, chaos ensues. That's sort of the whole principle of this game, is that chaos will ensue. Regardless of how straight you try to play it, something messed up is going to happen. Things are going to spiral out of control really fast sooner or later. So far, this has been a very quiet run, because I'm not taking a whole lot of crazy risks, just so I can show you what this game's all about. Let's take a little bit of a risk here. The cops don't like it if you break things. So, breaking down people's doors like that, they have a big issue with. Luckily, there were none around. Oh, there's our exit. So now I do have a weapon. It might be a good idea to go check out the... Ooh, guys, I need to neutralize. Alright. So let's have a little fun here. I have a syringe. I don't know what it does. I could use it on myself. But as players of roguelikes may know, that's a really awful idea in most cases. Using a syringe on yourself can have lots of good effects, like it can make you literally invincible, it can make you invisible, it can make you super strong, it can even make you, like, have 100% critical hit chance, I think. I could be wrong about that one. But they can also do very bad things, like making you as small as an ant. And if a character steps on you, you're done. Game over. It can make you weak. It can damage you. It can do all sorts of terrible stuff. But since I don't know what this does, I say we let someone else... Oh, shoot, it's the same cop. I forgot about this guy. I'm going to have to take this guy out. All right. Now, you notice I picked up a second police baton there, but I still only have one in my inventory. Each item has a maximum durability of 100, and you can't have more than one. You can't just have a inventory full of items, just full of police batons, for example. You can have lots of different types of melee weapons, but you can only have one per weapon. And when you pick up that somebody else's police baton, its durability gets added to your own. So if you're careful, you never really run out of weapons. That's part of the fun. Now, I need to get this guy out of here. There's an air filtration system. I just happen to have some chemicals. Let's find out what this is all about. That's not what I was hoping for. That actually would have been fantastic for me to have. Oh, he's annoying. Okay. I think there are other scientists in here. I cannot tell. I have no idea. Oh, they were. Okay. Well. See, I'm still in a bit of a pickle. Let's check out the other objective before I come back to this one. You can tell this game kind of does feel a little bit like a puzzle game in some aspects, but since it's procedurally generated, it's always good to have a fallback of just having a melee weapon. Because sometimes, despite your best efforts, you are not going to break through places and you're not going to be stealthy. It just won't happen. So, in this building, I need to press all 3 of these switches. This is a pretty common mission. So, I should be able to do this pretty stealthy. That one was easy. Now, we've got a camera down there. Cameras are really annoying. They do have a dead spot, just like in most stealth games, where if you stand right underneath the camera, it can't get you. But if this camera sees me, there's a turret in the same room. Turret's going to activate, it's going to take me out. So, I say we just ignore this completely because I have nothing to do with that generator. Switch. See, I want to play this stealthy before I do anything else, just because it's so much more rewarding XP-wise. And that one was pretty easy. They do get very difficult later on. So that was a cool... my math is off on here, but probably around 750 XP. So that's good. And you know what? Let sleeping dogs lie. You know what they say? So, only problem is, I really want this chest. I really want this chest. I don't know what's in it, but we're gonna find out. It was like $5. Shit, this was not worth it. I'm getting out of here. Oh, okay. So, cops take breaking and entering very seriously. Ooh, that guy just triggered a floor trap. As you can tell, it didn't work out very well for him. Let me heal up for a second here. That just automatically uses food from my inventory, as you can see. I ate a banana, so now, of course, I have a banana peel. And... okay. That cop is out for my blood. Please turn away. Thank you. Okay, he saw me anyway. Alright. Now, rocks are really useful. Rocks can be used to trigger those trip wires you saw down there. That one would have just turned on an alarm. This guy over in that area. But if you throw them at an enemy, it does a small amount of damage and then disappears. So, I probably could have used that. Oh, get out of here. I'll take this back. Thank you. Let's purchase a slave. No, let's not purchase a slave. You know, he's probably right. You may be wondering what these gravestones are all about. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but needless to say, don't go hog wild breaking them. Now, since I'm basically out of options at this point, I say we finish out this area over here and just see what happens. Now, this goon over here has a gun. I need to take him out. I want that gun, first of all. Holy crap. Oh my god. Oh god. Got him. And it has no ammo, of course. This guy's just panicking. He doesn't know what to do. Alright, so raid the fridge before we do anything else. And he's got a bat. Well, I don't have a choice. Like I said, sometimes you just don't have good options and you've got to fall back on like just a brawl. So, alright, cool. Got a sword and a bat from that, so that's not bad. And now for my last trick. Yeah, I don't want to fight this guy. I mean, I'm going to have to fight these guys. I don't have a choice here. But let's make it quick. Oh, there had to be a cop, didn't there? Ooh, nice. Okay, paralyzer trap. Let's try that out. Oh, I missed. That one got him. Okay, good. And with that, I can go ahead and make my getaway. I'll take their money first, but I can't touch that. You can't pick it up if you throw it. It's just activated now. So, okay, he's still technically trying to attack me. Let me just get away. There we go. And this, I think, will be the last level that I play here, just because I've already overstayed my welcome, I'm sure. So, let's see. What do we have this time? We have slippery target. Can't hit people you're lined with. Let's go with fast melee. I really haven't picked up much of a shooting option here, though I do have a gun now. But before I can use that gun, I'm going to need ammo for it. And it's a riot. Okay. On riot floors, everyone is going nuts. Anybody outside will probably be trying to kill you. Like this guy. Goodbye. Whoa, hello. Knives are not the most ideal tool for really... Okay, this guy doesn't like me at all. Alright. Heal myself up real quick. So, as you can tell, all these characters, all these AI components here are all doing their own thing right now. I'm really not factoring into the story of this level, I guess you could call it. But let's see what I need to do here. I need to destroy a generator, which gives me ammo. That's good. And I get a mini fridge, which gives me better food bonuses for killing these three guys. Alright. Oh, I'm going to have to fight my way through a lot of people on this level. Which, I mean, it does mean more money for me, so I can't be too mad. But... okay. I don't have any lockpicks, and I do not have the key. I have any other way to get in this building? No, I don't. I'd rather go on this side, though, because it's further away from all the people. There's some more food. I'll take that food. Let's knock. It'd be rude of us not to knock. Oh. Let's try this again. And I've just juked the AI so hard he does not know I'm in his house. Which is... I assume that'll be fixed at some point, but because his back was turned to me as he walked away, he didn't even see me slide inside the house with him. Now, let's see. I need to kill all three of these guys. Oh, okay, alright. So, let's just go. Let's just do it. Okay, alright. Yep. Whoa, okay. One of them just had a critical hit and knocked me through a wall. That was what that was. That thing where you saw me smash through here. If somebody has a critical hit, you or they are going to go flying, depending on who's hitting who. Alright, Paralyzer Trap. This is the first time I've really used it, but that's pretty useful. Allows you to play very safe. Oh. Okay. Riot is still ongoing, as you can tell. I should grab some food. Bananas, not the most useful thing. But you notice I did get some XP for stealing. Most things that you do in this game will have a net benefit to you. So, with the exception of very specific classes, like when you play as a cop, just going nuts and just destroying and killing everybody is a pretty recommendable way to play, believe it or not. You know what? I want this slave. Come on. Okay, so, you guys gonna fight him? Yeah, you guys take care of that for me. I don't want any part of this. And thank you for opening up this house for me. I will be taking your cheeseburgers and leaving now. A mood ring, great. It does nothing. It's pretty sure it's the only item in the game that literally does... Dude, he punched my banana peel away. That's it. You sneaky son of a gun. Get over here. Okay. Yeah, guard that entrance. That's a good idea. Okay. Well, actually, now that I'm looking at my... oh, at some point I picked up a hard hat. I don't know when that was. Must have been just a little while ago, but you can tell I've got a resist damage bonus up here. So that'll help me out a little bit. I see no downside to this. Got that axe. And there's another sword. I love the description of the swords. Favorite of cosplayers and nerds, but also kills things. Now this guy, yeah, he's not happy. Alright. What should I kill you with? I have too many options. This will do it. Now, characters... Oh, I love it when that happens. Alright, so I need to go blow up a generator, and then we will, I think, call it a day. Oh, hello. You want to rumble? That's cute. Characters do have a block. That's that 1 HP damage I'm doing. I wish there was a better indicator for when they were blocking, but it seems to be if you punch them while they're punching, or you hit them while they're hitting, then they just sort of block each other out. That was about the best thing that could have happened. Oh, shit. Ow. He knocked me into that one square of building over there, and because of that... Oh, God. they all want me dead. Alright. This may be the end of my run. What'd I even do to this guy? Alright. Oh, death by Crusher. That was that thing that slammed out the side there. So, I picked Graceful. I didn't activate that trap. Somebody else did. I was killed by somebody else's trap. Incredible. Alright. Well, that, in a nutshell, is what this game is all about. Now, there's 15 levels. Every 3 levels, it the layouts change considerably. The next floor up is an industrial zone. There's a lot of fire, there's a lot of open areas, and it's a very different kind of experience than the slums. I've only made it about halfway through the game to the park area, which is levels, I think that would be 7, 8, and 9, and boy, the challenge really ramps up. So it's a very tough game. It looks like there's a whole lot to do here, so I would give this a heavy recommend. Plus, it does have co-op, both online and split screen, and co-op. If you thought this was chaotic, it's got nothing on co-op. That's just insane. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been commentary on Streets of Rogue, which I think is an excellent game, and I'll see you next time.